Hey bud, I'm just going to work through in order of upsell 2, downsell 2, upsell 3, downsell 3. So the number one thing to start off with is this. It should be about like a size 15 font or so. Also, can we shrink that right there? So this should also be a size 15. And I'm trying to get a link to the old trial page that looked almost exactly like this, but I feel like these, yeah, this text would have been bigger too. Same thing. So all this text would just be bigger. This would be like an 18. This would be 15. Let's get all this in one font size. Should be like a 22. Big thing I'm looking for here on desktop is having it all on either the same line or 3 lines. So like either 2 lines or 3 lines. And then this, I know the image he gave you is about that big, but is there a way that we can just get that image shrunk down? There's no reason for it to take up that much space. Same thing here, all the same size. Remove this line break and then get all this size 15. Get this on as much of the same lines as we can. Size 15. This is the perfect size, so let's just bump this up, size 15, all that good stuff. Just adjust these images to the same size as above. Same thing, 15, 15, 15, all that good stuff, 15. Bump these sizes up, bump this size up. I don't know if he gave you a transparent background here. If we can find one, that'd be awesome. If not, we'll just use that. Size 15, size 15, size 15, size 15. I'd also like to wrap this, push this over here and wrap it around that. And then instead of a blue, why don't we use a green? And then bump this size up, bump this size up, bump all this text size up to where we were. Green. And then here, instead of hiding it, let's just do it in like a size 18 red font. And let's also do that down here, like size 18 red font. I want them to be able to leave, but I'm not trying to push them off the page. And then down at the very bottom, we can do another one that says no thanks. And also in here, I remember it was like, no thanks, I'll pay an additional $60 for this the next time. So just match that styling or that copy. I'm going to pause this real fast. So here we are on the downsell. Let's just get rid of this and just say, actually this, we'd like to give you the execution torch for an even deeper discount. Also, I just noticed this. We need to get the thumbnail updated on this page, so I'll reach out to Dan to have him update that on the YouTube video. This is going to be pretty much the exact same. We're just updating all of the size and the font. And then, because this is different, let's see. If we don't have a transparent image, then let's just go with this all being a white background so that this kind of blends in. And the same thing from before, we would just want to not use such a large image of it so it doesn't take up too much room. And then all this, and then go ahead and throw the no thanks, I'll pay $60 later, whatever it says on the form or on the Google Doc. This is all going to just have the updated sizing for the font, and then thanks here. Okay, yeah. And then have this in the same thing, red, size 20. Okay, so that's U2, D2. And then what we're going to do here, first off, we want to use, where'd it go? Okay, I guess this is probably the thumbnail. We're going to match this page to this page. So exact same kind of layout. So since this is all, you can probably just match this so it's like red and orange. And this is all good. I would like these buttons to match the same kind of button. Back over here, and then you can probably just go back and forth on the background color. Like this might be the start of, like, this could all be gray in the background. This would go to white, and then we'll do the Amazon orange. So this font is actually the right size. And then these would be in their own little text box, like that. Okay, and then this would go to either probably a gray or a white. This would be gray because we're going to have those text boxes popping, so then this would be white. This would actually be a lot larger too. like maybe like a size 30 for this and size 22. This would be red. This would be Amazon orange. And then, yeah, and then this would have a new line. So whatever color this was, it could actually just be starting to be, well, this would be fine. And then we got the flag down here. Okay. Let's shrink the size of this. Like maybe about, I can't tell what that is. So about that, right? 480 by 260, something like that, just so it's not so huge. And then same, this is all going to pop down here. Let's wrap this on this side and then change this to green. Yeah, this is fine. Yes, upgrade my order. No thanks, I'd rather pay $90 next time. Same thing. This is good. Turn this green and then all that good stuff. And then let's look at this. So this I feel is missing copy. If you look here, this is the downsell. This has got all these. This has got a bunch of copy missing. I guess it's not even copy, it's just images. Okay. So all this just needs to match. And then, okay, so over here we're good. I know I have it wrapped over here. Okay. Alright, so that just needs to get updated because this is not, wait, hold on. I see. Yeah, I see. Okay, so this just needs to get, I guess we can keep it here. This is fine. Let's just get rid of this gray. It depends, like how's this background going to look? Just go ahead and mock it out so it looks something like this, and you know, however that ends up looking, if it looks fine, cool, we'll just go with green here, and then put the no thanks down here. And update the size of the font here, reduce the size of this, give the option to say no thanks here, no thanks here, that's good. And the last thing, this is what I'm waiting on Joe for, the trial pages for these that were in the upsell all had a timer. And so the timer should have popped, basically you come here and it says timer, oops, timer, okay. So right here, on the upsell 1, or I guess this is upsell 2, there should be something about a timer. I don't know where it went. I'm going to pause one more time. Grace still has something right here. So I would like to have this timer because in this instance it's actually legitimate and it's so far in the upsell. So that's going to hold true on all pages, U2, D2, U3, D3. So we can re-include this line, pop a timer for U2 at 30 minutes and for U3 20 minutes.